What is up, YouTube? Calebread here, bringing you a brand new video. Today's video is going to be about an issue that I've thought a lot about, and I think is a question that a lot of trans people have asked themselves. That question is, do I wish that I was born cis? For some trans people, this may be a very easy yes. And for a while, I thought my answer would also be a yes, or at least that it was more complicated than a black and white yes or no question. I thought it was an easy yes because then I'd get the childhood I always wanted. You know, all of the awesome toys and TV shows that came out in the early 90s for boys that I thought I missed out on because I thought I had to be into certain things because I was born a certain way. I'd go through the correct puberty the first time rather than having to undergo surgeries and injections for my body to reflect who I know myself to be on the inside. I'd be socialized as a boy rather than socialized as a girl who's a tomboy who thinks that they're just really bad at girl things, who then ends up coming out as trans and thinking that they're really bad at boy things because they came out at 25 and they don't really know what it means to be a man, and then ultimately feeling like due to my transition, instead of being a man or a woman, I'm like some weird shapeless amalgamation of the two. But that might just be dysphoria talking. At the end of the day, though, I don't think I would want to be born a cis male, because there's too many unknowns about how I'd be raised or where I'd end up, like, as an adult. I was an incredibly sensitive kid, even as far as being a girl goes. Would I still be that sensitive if I was born a boy? If I was, wouldn't that mean that I'd be given an even harder time growing up because I was kind of teased for how sensitive I was? Or would I have been victim to the toxic masculinity that was thrust upon my male peers that grew up in the 90s and early aughts? And I more than likely wouldn't have ended up in the relationship that landed me my best friend in the whole entire world who knows what's going on in my mind a lot of times without me having to speak it, which then means that I wouldn't have met my food exploration buddy, and I wouldn't have moved to the Seattle area, and I wouldn't have met somebody who I don't feel like I need to be on the defensive all the time when it comes to my emotions and just being me. And a part of all of the platonic and romantic relationships that would be different, realizing that I'm trans has made me way stronger and way more confident in myself. It's made me grow a lot as a person. One may argue that maybe if I was born cis male, I wouldn't need that confidence boost, but I really do doubt that had I been born a cis male, I wouldn't be as confident or strong as I am now. I also wouldn't be nearly as sensitive to the social issues of the world around us because they wouldn't affect me. Part of the reason why I'm so sensitive to social issues is because I'm trans and I know what it's like to be oppressed. But if I'd been born a white cis male, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't think twice about it. And honestly, being trans has also made me really realize who my real friends are. You know, who actually cares about me. Really, what it comes down to is I wouldn't be me. But if you had asked me this question a year ago, 2 years, it would be an easy yes. A grown by me, attached to me doodle, I would have given a lot up for that. But I am happy as me. I've made peace with myself. I am strong and loyal and compassionate, and I'd take that over a dick any day.